can lift all the weights in the world, but if you don't do these 2 Japanese exercises, you'll still struggle to build real muscle. Because muscle growth isn't just about lifting heavy weights, it's about activating the right muscles at the deepest level. And these ancient Japanese movements do it better than most modern weightlifting programs. I'll start with one of the oldest and most powerful exercises for your lower body first, because your legs and thighs are the first things we lose as we age. And when they're gone, so are we. Your legs are your foundation. Lose them, and you lose your independence, your mobility, your quality of life. Then I'll reveal the one Japanese ab exercise that builds your core and works your entire upper body simultaneously, creating functional strength that translates to everything you do in daily life. But that's not all. I'm also going to share 3 ancient Japanese tea recipes that aren't popular in the West, but you can make them with everyday spices you probably already have in your kitchen. These teas work remarkably well to support overall health, enhance recovery, and preserve muscle mass as you age. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it right now. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Let's begin. Number 1. The Shiko-dachi movement. Also called the sumo stance in English, this ancient Japanese exercise is a game changer for seniors looking to build muscle, functional strength, and reclaim their mobility. The Shiko-dachi works your quads, glutes, and inner thighs, the exact muscles you need to get out of chairs without using your hands, climb stairs with ease, and maintain your balance on uneven ground. These are the muscles that determine whether you stay independent or become dependent on others. Even better, this movement prees open your hips that decades of sitting has locked up tight, taking tremendous pressure off your knees and lower back. Most seniors blame their knees for pain, but the real culprit is tight, immobile hips forcing the knees to tighten up. Shiko-dachi fixes this permanently. Here's something shocking that most people don't realize. In ancient Japan, sumo wrestlers didn't just use the Shiko stance for building leg strength, they used it as a spiritual purification ritual to drive away evil spirits and illness before matches. They believed that stomping the ground in this wide stance connected them to the earth's energy and fortified their bodies against injury and disease. And modern science is proving they were onto something. The deep hip flexion, the grounding through the feet, and the activation of the body's largest muscle groups triggers a hormonal response that supports muscle growth and metabolic health. A 2018 study published in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science examined the effects of sumo stance exercises on older adults with mobility limitations. Researchers found that participants who practiced variations of the Shiko-dachi 3 times per week for 8 weeks showed significant improvements in hip flexibility, quadricep strength, and functional movement patterns like sit-to-stand transfers. The study also noted reduced knee pain and improved balance scores, concluding that wide stance exercises activate stabilizing muscles that traditional exercises often miss. Now let's open up those hips with the sumo stance, or Shiko-dachi. Step your feet about twice shoulder width apart, wider than you think you need, with your toes turned out at about 45 degrees. Lower your hips down and back like you're sitting between your legs, not folding forward. Rest your hands on your thighs for support if you need it, or hold them at chest level in a prayer position as you get stronger. Keep your back straight and your chest open, no rounding forward. Your knees should track over your toes, not caving inward. Think about sitting down into the stance, not squatting forward. Start shallow if you need to. Don't force depth you don't have yet. Hold the position for 10 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply and letting your body adapt to the stretch. As the weeks go on, you'll feel those stiff hips gradually loosen, your knees will stop complaining, and getting up from chairs will become effortless again. Now, although there are certain Japanese herbal teas you should be drinking as a senior looking to build muscle, which I'll reveal later in this video, for maximum muscle growth benefits, you must do the Shiko-dachi or sumo stance alongside the next exercise I want to share with you. Because if you only do the Shiko-dachi exercise, you'll only develop your lower body muscles, and that's not enough. You need to build your upper body as well to create balance, stability, and complete functional strength. Without that balance, you're leaving half your body vulnerable to weakness and injury. And this next exercise works incredibly well for building upper body muscle while simultaneously strengthening your core, all in one powerful movement. Number 2, the Japanese towel exercise, Fukutsudzi method. This deceptively simple Japanese ab exercise, also known as the Fukutsudzi method, is a powerful tool for seniors looking to build core strength, improve posture, and develop upper body muscle activation. And the best part is you only need a towel. This exercise works by realigning your spine and pelvis, which activates your deep core muscles that most traditional ab exercises completely miss. When your spine is properly aligned, your upper body muscles can finally engage correctly during daily activities and other exercises. But it goes beyond just your core. This exercise also helps with activating your lats, shoulders, and upper back muscles, reversing the rounded shoulder posture that decades of sitting has created. This improved posture immediately makes your upper body stronger and more functional. The spinal decompression from this position also relieves pressure on your lower back, reduces chronic pain, and improves breathing capacity, giving your muscles more oxygen during workouts and recovery. Better breathing means better performance and faster muscle growth. Here's something shocking that most people miss. This exercise doesn't just work your abs. It actually reprograms your nervous system to engage your core muscles automatically throughout the day. This exercise wakes up those dormant stabilizing muscles, making every other movement you do more efficient and protective. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science examined the effects of the Fukutsudzi method on posture and core strength in middle-aged and older adults. Participants who performed this exercise daily for 4 weeks showed significant improvements in spinal alignment, reduced forward head posture, and increased activation of deep core stabilizers during functional movements. The researchers also noted measurable reductions in waist circumference and improvements in abdominal muscle tone, attributing these changes to both postural correction and enhanced muscle engagement patterns. If you want a stronger core, better posture, and toned abs without doing endless crunches, the Japanese towel exercise I'm about to show you will do exactly that. First, grab a foam roller or roll up a large bath towel tightly until it's about 4 to 6 inches in diameter. Secure it with rubber bands or tape so it doesn't unroll. Place the roller or towel on the floor or on a yoga mat. Sit down in front of it, then carefully lie back, positioning the roller directly under your navel, right at your belly button, not your lower back. This placement is critical. Extend your legs all the way out, straight in front of you, making sure your feet are positioned so your big toes are touching. This creates an internal rotation that engages your lower abs and pelvic floor. Next, extend your arms straight behind you over your head, fully stretched out with your palms facing down and your pinky fingers touching. Your arms should be flat on the ground if possible, but if your shoulders are tight, just reach as far as you comfortably can. Now hold this position. Start with 2 to 3 minutes if you're new to this, gradually working up to 5 minutes as your body adapts. Breathe deeply and slowly. Don't force anything. Just let gravity and time do the work. Do this exercise once daily for 10 consecutive days, and you should start to see and feel real results. A flatter stomach, improved posture, reduced back pain, and a core that finally works the way it should. However, you need a lot more than just exercises to help you maintain good health and build muscle. Although we have a series of dieting videos on this channel, from protein to healthy fats and supplements, I want to tell you about 3 ancient Japanese teas to add to your arsenal of muscle-building foods. They can be made with everyday herbs and spices, and I am sure you have the ingredients to make the last tea right now in your pantry. You need to activate your muscles from the inside out. Else, you would just be wasting your time with these exercises, and you definitely don't want that. Because as a doctor who has worked with thousands of seniors, I see this every day. And after reviewing dozens of nutritional studies and treating thousands of patients who suffer from sarcopenia and consulting with leading researchers in muscle preservation, I've come to the conclusion that these teas are essential and important. The number 1 tea you should start taking if you're trying to build or preserve muscle is number 1, kombucha seaweed tea. This tea is made from kelp. It is a traditional Japanese tea loaded with iodine, calcium, magnesium, and trace minerals that directly support bone density and muscle health. And no, this is not the trendy fermented kombucha you see at health food stores. This is true kombucha, an ancient seaweed tea that's been consumed in Japan for over 1,000 years. Kombucha works at the cellular level to support muscle growth and preservation in several critical ways. First, the iodine content is essential for thyroid function. Your thyroid regulates your metabolism, and when it's sluggish, which happens to many seniors, your body cannot efficiently synthesize protein into muscle tissue. Second, the bioavailable calcium and magnesium in kombu are crucial for muscle contraction and relaxation. Without adequate magnesium, your muscles cramp, recover slowly, and can't generate the force needed for strength training. Third, kombu contains alginates, natural compounds that bind to heavy metals and toxins in your digestive system, helping remove them from your body. Finally, kombu provides nutrients that have been shown to promote fat metabolism while preserving lean muscle mass. In traditional Japanese medicine, kombu was considered a longevity food, something that extended not just lifespan, but health span, the number of years you remain active, strong, and independent. A 2020 study published in Marine Drugs examined the effects of kelp-derived compounds on muscle health in older adults. Researchers found that participants who consumed kelp extract daily for 12 weeks showed improved thyroid function, better mineral absorption, and measurably increased lean muscle mass compared to the control group. Making authentic kombucha is incredibly simple, and the ingredients are easy to find at any Asian grocery store or online. Start with dried kombu kelp. Wipe the kombu gently with a damp cloth to remove any surface salt or debris, but don't scrub it aggressively. Place the kombu strip in a pot with 2 to 3 cups of cold filtered water. Cold water is key here. Starting with cold water allows the nutrients to extract gradually and evenly. Let it soak for at least 30 minutes, or even overnight in the refrigerator if you have time. This softens the kombu and begins the extraction process. Heat the pot over low to medium heat very slowly. You want to bring it just to the edge of simmering, around 140 to 160 degrees, but never let it boil. Boiling makes kombu slimy and bitter, destroying the delicate flavor and some of the nutrients. As soon as you see small bubbles forming at the bottom of the pot, remove it from heat immediately. Let it steep for another 5 to 10 minutes. Remove the kombu strip and save it. You can reuse it 2 to 3 times, or chop it up and add it to soups and stir-fries for extra nutrition. Strain the tea if desired, though it should be clear. You can drink it plain, or add a small squeeze of fresh lemon juice and a touch of honey if you prefer a milder flavor. Drink 1 cup daily, preferably in the morning or before meals, to maximize nutrient absorption. Start with half a cup if you're new to it, as the iodine content can be potent if your body isn't used to it. Store any leftover tea in the refrigerator for up to 3 days. You can drink it cold or gently reheat it. Just never boil it. Number 2. Matcha. Green tea powder. Matcha is far more than just trendy green tea. It's a concentrated powerhouse of antioxidants, amino acids, and bioactive compounds that directly support muscle recovery and growth, reduce inflammation, and improve blood flow, helping your muscles recover faster after training. It also contains natural caffeine that boosts focus and energy without the jitters or crash you get from coffee. Matcha works through multiple pathways to enhance muscle preservation and growth in seniors. EGCG activates a cellular enzyme that promotes fat burning while protecting lean muscle tissue during calorie deficits. The catechins in matcha reduce oxidative stress and inflammation. After exercise, your muscles are flooded with free radicals that damage tissue. Matcha's antioxidants neutralize these free radicals, speeding recovery and allowing your muscles to rebuild stronger. It also enhances focus and reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that breaks down muscle. Matcha also improves nitric oxide production, dilating blood vessels and increasing blood flow to muscles, delivering more oxygen and nutrients exactly when they're needed most. Matcha originated in China, but was perfected in Japan by Zen Buddhist monks in the 12th century. Monks drank matcha before long meditation sessions to stay alert yet calm. Samurai warriors adopted it before battle for sustained energy and mental clarity. A 2018 study in nutrients found that older adults who consumed matcha daily showed improved muscle strength, reduced inflammation, and better exercise recovery compared to controls. To make matcha, use 1 teaspoon of matcha powder. Sift it into a bowl to remove clumps. Add 2 to 3 ounces of hot water. Whisk vigorously in a zigzag motion with a bamboo whisk until frothy. Add more hot water to your preferred strength. Drink it plain or add a splash of almond milk. Consume 30 minutes before workouts or in the morning for sustained energy and muscle support. Which of these Japanese exercises or teas have you been missing out on? Drop a comment below and let me know. I read every single one, and I'm genuinely curious about your experiences. If you're serious about finally building the strong muscles you deserve at your age, I've created something special just for you. My 30-day muscle-building high-protein meal plan contains over 93 plus nutrient-rich recipes specifically designed to maximize muscle growth and recovery. Every single recipe is packed with complete proteins, healthy fats, and other required nutrients your muscles need to respond to exercises like the Shikodachi and the Japanese towel method. You'll find the link to this comprehensive meal plan in my pinned comment or in the description below. But here's something even more exciting. Tomorrow, I'm revealing more important tips on foods and exercises for seniors looking to build muscle. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do it now. You don't want to miss tomorrow's video. See you soon. Senior Food Blog.